Hello, Mr. Wilson here again. I've got my ukulele. I got it right this time for our next ukulele tutorial. Now we have learnt our C chord. Okay, we have learnt our A minor chord. We've learnt our F chord. We're going to learn one more chord today. And the trouble is, it's so important that we have it in our arsenal to be able to play so many songs, but it's a little bit of a nasty chord. But I bet you're up to it. I bet you are, because so far I think if we're playing our C nicely and our A minors nicely, and then got to our F, and we had our A minor again, remember? And then we got to our C again. If you're playing it that well, I bet you're ready for that next chord that we need. The next chord that we need to be able to play hundreds of pop songs that you know is a G chord. Now, if you are a guitarist who has happened to pick up a ukulele, you might have a little advantage here, because the G chord on a ukulele is the same shape as a D chord on a guitar. Okay, so if you play a guitar and you've thought, I've got a ukulele and I want to have a little think about how I could play that, because I'm not too sure yet how to play it. If you know your D chord on a guitar, exactly the same thing. You play it at the same frets, that same play position on your guitar, on your ukulele as you do on your guitar, but this time you've got a G. Okay. So, to everybody else, if you're not sure what on earth Mr. Wilson's talking about, you are going to need 3 fingers this time. Now, the C chord only needed 1 finger, didn't it? A minor needed 1 finger, F needed 2 fingers, but now G is going to need 3 fingers. Okay, and we're going to need to have them need to make sure that they're quite what's the word? Flexible, so they don't mute those other strings, so the G chord sounds really nice. So, what we're first going to need, we need that first finger. We're going to put it on the 3rd string on the C string at the 2nd fret. Then your second finger you're going to put on the same fret, on the 2nd fret, but on the top string, on the A string. Okay, so far you've got that kind of, I'm going to get in really close there. So you got that kind of, so you started with your first finger going onto there and the second finger going there. Now, what we need to do then is to get your 3rd finger go onto the 2nd string, the E string at the 3rd fret. Okay? And the trick is, well, it's not really a trick, trying to find the best way round. I can't get a good angle there because my fingers are all covering each other in a way, is you need to have them like really, oops, that's the might be the best way. You can sort of get a finger through there. You don't want them resting down like that, because then you'll get all your strings are all muted, and we don't want that, do we? We want to have them nice and bright. Okay, so we've got our D like that. Okay, so C, and then what you could do then is practice just going from a C to a G. So C, and then G. Give yourself some time and then get it in a position before you play it, because you want it to hear really nice and brightly. Obviously, before you start playing, always tune your ukulele. We talked about that a couple of times now, haven't we? Just keep on doing that, practicing that. Okay, and then when you've got happy changing between those chords, maybe go to your A minor, what we did, and then go back to your G. Back to your C, and then your G. And your C. And then to your G. And then we'll go to A minor. Back to our G. Back to A minor. Back to our G. Just go between those chords and go round and round. Okay. And then obviously we had our F there. Remember, our A minor was just that one, the 2nd finger on your bottom G string there on the 2nd fret, And remember the F, you just needed to put your first finger on the E string at the first fret. The A minor, F, A minor, F. Okay, so when you've got to, you've done your A minor to your G, maybe try and then go to your F, back to your G. What all musicians will tell you is that it is 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration, which basically means you need to practice. And that's the same with anything, isn't it, really? It doesn't matter whether you're doing your writing or whether you long division or any of those other things that you kind of need to do at school. So many things, whether you're playing football or rugby or hockey or swimming, learning a new stroke, you need it's practice, isn't it? Practice is what you need to do. Okay, but the end result is that you can start to play some songs that you might know. So you might have, let me think. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. The band played that at school quite a lot, didn't they? In the past, we haven't played it for a while, but they have. That's the song they've played quite a bit. You could have, hey, hey, hey. Put in the wrong chord there, Mr. Wilson. So C, G, A minor, and then to F. Your lipstick stains on the front lobe of my left side brains. There's loads of songs. If you look for something called 4-chord songs and you look for the magic 4 chords, you will find hundreds of songs. But we'll cover some more of those on another time. For now, though, practice your new chord. But that's the aim. That's why we're learning all these chords. The aim is then to be able to sing some songs that you all know. I know Don't Stop Believing is a bit older, but I bet you've heard mums and dads singing it, and it's on so many different things out there, on TV programmes and adverts and all manner of things. Okay, so we've got 4 chords now. We've got our C, we know. We've now got our G, and we've got our A minor, and we've got our F. You practice those, then do you know what? So many pop stars, that's what their songs revolve around. Okay, have good practicing, and I'll see you soon.